moving on, a clash took place between a group of 15 unknown men and the villagers in a true filmy style. Now, 2 cars were also completely damaged. Now, the incident took place near Chikbalapura Taluk in Gundahalli village. Bengaluru registered cars KA53N9254, a Swift that is, and KA53A9913, a Sumo. The vehicles damaged in this clash. Well, the information that we're getting is that these miscreants, or a group of around 15 unknown men, were found in the vineyard of one Venkatesh. In fact, found something suspicious about them. He and some other villagers gathered and confronted these individuals. Now, an exchange of words took place, which ultimately led to this clash. Now, these unknown men had deadly weapons, and hence the villagers also took the help of nearby villagers to attack these unknown men. We're told that after the clash took place, these miscreants later fled from the spot. However, the Bengaluru police managed to arrest 5 of them and interrogate. We're told that even the Chikbalapura rural police have registered a case and are investigating the matter. Police, however, suspect an age-old rivalry between Venkatesh and the unknown men to be the main issue over here. I don't know. Now, in a move that will do a world of good to children in the United States, the US government has now banned junk food being served in schools. School canteens are now allowed to serve only healthy and nutritious food, approved by the United States Department of Agriculture. When will India follow suit to ensure healthy eating habits for our children? Well, we have to wait and watch.
The nutritional quality of food served at schools has been a hot topic of discussion for years, and every time it is dismissed or ignored. But this time, it seems like the US has taken the issue to task. US bans junk food inside schools. Yes, you heard that right. The country known to be a junk food heaven has now banned junk food served inside school premises. The move was initiated by the US Department of Agriculture in an effort to cut the level of obesity amongst youngsters in the country. According to the proposed ban, schools across the country will only be allowed to sell healthy foods such as fruits, dairy products, whole grain foods, lean protein products, and vegetables. The staple food of a meal must not exceed 350 calories and snacks must be less than 200 calories. Items can't contain more than 35% sugar or fat. No trans fats are allowed. This move has been wholeheartedly welcomed in the United States, and the ban by the USDA will kickstart on the 1st of July and will be a nationwide ban. Now, when the US has made such a prominent move for the benefit of their children, why can't we in India? Nothing is more important than the health and well-being of a child. Like they say, bright children make a brighter country. But what if our children are not fit enough to do so? Doctors suggest these could be the problems children could face with repeated consumption of junk food. Food laced with preservatives, or better known as junk food, may cause food poisoning and inflammation of the intestines. However, each individual may experience symptoms differently. Regular eating of junk food may lead to severe gastroenteritis and disorders like abdominal cramps, watery or bloody diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, headache, fever, and gas. Children are fit to fight only when they are fed healthy. Good eating habits ideally begins at home and then at schools. Eating nutritious food is of prime importance, and so say our experts.
If a school is consciously, providing junk food, for example, aerated beverages and chips packets and sweets and toffee bars and coffee bars, the management of the school needs to have a rethink. And I hope a documentary like this will really make them aware that, you know what, maybe it's about time we kind of revamp our inventory system and we have more of fruits and dry fruit snacks and basically let's vet the food that comes into our canteen from a health perspective. So have a rating. 0 being junk food, 10 being health food. I would also say back again that if the school is providing the junk food, then they need to step up to the plate. But if the child is buying it at the school, then the parent needs to step up to the plate in terms of making the child more educated.
Today's children, youth, the children are going to be our future, India's future. So what kind of people are we, generating? We need to we need to be more focused and pay attention on the nutritional requirements and what the children are actually eating. So we need to pay attention to what is being served in the canteens. It's such a competitive world, so even right from your young days like 8th and 10th, the peer pressure is huge. So you have children being very conscious, like if they have grey hair, they're very conscious about it, and they have falling of hair, they're really worried about it. So it shouldn't, nutrition is the essence of good health, and it's the essence of the growing, and that reflects in the child's performance and everything. So unless you pay proper attention in the building blocks of the person, the proteins, the carbohydrates, the fats, the vitamins.
But with the recent rise in weight problems, malnutrition and obesity among children, researchers and health officials are at a loss of words. The number of children spotted gorging on junk in the city is indeed quite disturbing. No matter how hard parents try curbing the issue at home, the problem still persists. The reason being schools serving junk food within their premises. When asked a few parents in Bengaluru as to what they think of banning junk food in schools, their faces lit up.
Definitely it should be banned, because see, as we follow the West more, like so in many ways we follow the West. If they have banned the junk food, so there must be some good reason behind it, and definitely there is a good reason behind it, and we should also do that, because children nowadays are growing and their brain development is at the school level itself, and these junk foods are very bad in not even to the health wise but also to the study wise, diseases wise. So I think it should be banned definitely in the school level.
A certain quantity of junk food I think is fine, because kids are kids and it's really okay. When do you eat junk food, right? At our age you can't really eat junk food. But an excessive amount of junk food, definitely. There's a lot of various different items now, new items with a lot of like hydrogenated fat and extra sugar, and the canteens are extremely unhealthy, except if you're eating that idli, which the kids are not interested in anyway. So yeah, I do think definitely we should try to adopt a healthier trend in terms of introducing whole wheat, etc., to our kids with the calorie quotients.
We should definitely have more healthy food in schools for kids. We should encourage more healthier habits. And we should lead, and set a trend in having healthy food. We've not done that, at least like we've done aping the West and other things. We could ape this also. We can pick up this also from them if we haven't led from the front. It's time we at least follow them in this.
Children too in Bengaluru seem to have become smarter. They like junk food for sure, but they also seem to know the side effects of it.
Do you like junk food?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
How much?
Lot.
Does your mama allow you to eat it?
Just a little bit.
What is your favorite healthy food?
Chapati.
What would you buy in the canteen?
Magic masala.
Do you like junk food?
Not much.
Okay. Do you have junk food available in your school?
Yeah, sometimes like chips, kurkure.
And what about students? Do they eat that a lot?
Yeah. All the time they have that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about you?
Not mostly. I stick to healthy food.
What would you like to see in your canteen?
Healthy choice.
I hate junk food because it's not even healthy. Usually these Lays and stuff. Nowadays people prefer junk food more than homely food. But then I'm just telling the kids that it's not at all healthy. If you in the canteens also must have like these these ricey items, oats, and some energy-giving food more than these chips and pizzas and burgers. And it's not healthy, and you'll put on a lot of weight. And I would prefer the canteens to have ricey items and oats and cereals and stuff.
I like little, but then if you eat more junk food you become fat, and then it's not good for your health. Like you have to eat healthy food. It's good for your health also.
Do you like eating junk?
Little.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the junk food served in school and how your friends eat junk, and what would you like to see in your canteen? What is the different change, a healthier change that you would like to see?
I would like to see like healthy food, which get digested soon in our body.
Well, after listening to concerns raised by parents and children alike, it is clear that our children are at high risk. Isn't it high time that India too follows suit? Shouldn't junk food served in schools be banned? Nabila for News 9.